You could feel the itch from the stands to the timeline. Lose another close one, and the roster will be thrown into the blender. Sunday's 27-20 loss to the New York Jets didn't yank the Browns into full rebuild mode, but it did push the panic button for a fan base already running low on patience, and it put Dillon Gabriel back under a hotter microscope than any rookie wants. Gabriel's stat line reads like a tidy compromise. 17 of 32 for 167 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Clean enough on paper, Messier when you watch the tape. The one number that tells the story nobody wants to admit aloud? 6 sacks. That's not just a quarterback issue. It's a protection problem, a timing problem, and a play calling problem, all wrapped in one ugly drive chart. Get sacked that many times, and every good throw, every well-designed route evaporates into second guessing. Add context. Gabriel was Cleveland's third-round pick out of Oregon. He's a rookie thrust into a toxic recipe of high expectations and low margin for error. Fans have a bright, shiny alternative to scream about, Shedeur Sanders. He's the fifth-round pick, number 144 overall, the son of a Hall of Famer, and a storyline machine. Social feeds have been begging for his debut like it's a switch you flip to awaken destiny. That's not how building a quarterback works, but man, it makes for great Twitter. What the coaches did after the game deserves the moment of quiet the internet will angrily refuse to grant. Kevin Stefanski looked at the tape, at practice habits, at how Gabriel has handled the week-to-week grind, and said what he'd been saying, they're going to stick with Dillon. The organization doubled down publicly on Tuesday when the team announced Gabriel is up for NFL Rookie of the Week. That's a small PR olive branch the front office can wield, a reminder that the league has taken notice of flashes even if the results aren't flowing yet. So why stay the course? Coaches rarely change starters on the whim of outrage for a couple of reasons. 1. Development. A rookie needs consistent reps and a chance to learn under pressure, not an audition by press release. 2. Roster context. You don't parachute a rookie into the same porous protection scheme and expect a miracle. You either give him structure or you trade the season away for a storyline. And 3. Management optics. Bench a kid midseason and you risk looking reactionary. Ride him and you risk being called stubborn. Neither option comes without cost. But let's be blunt. Choosing to stick with Dillon isn't an answer unless it comes with a plan. Here's the practical set of plays Cleveland has to run this week if they want that declaration to mean something on the field. First and most urgent, protect the quarterback. 6 sacks is a red flag the staff cannot paper over with platitudes. Shorten dropbacks, script rhythm throws, add chip blocks, and max protect calls on early downs. Screens, quick outs, and play action that gets the ball out of Gabriel's hands in 2 steps will buy rhythm and reduce the exposure that ruined drives Sunday. Second, simplify. If Gabriel is in learning mode, give him high percentage reads. Take some of the option tree strain off his pre-snap menu. Schemed rollouts and designed quick reads reduce the mental load and let him grow confidence under pressure. This isn't surrendering ambition. It's the scaffolding you build so a rookie can graduate to the full offense without breaking. Third, stage an audition if you're curious about Shedeur without torching him. Give Sanders scripted series in lower leverage moments, 2 or 3 play series with simplified reads, clean protections, and immediate evaluations. That way you gather film and answers without declaring a weekly rotation. That's smart risk management. You get data and you protect the player's development. Fourth, fix special teams and situational football. Close late game outcomes hinge on those invisible boxes. If the Browns are going to win the close ones, they must stop gifting opponents tidy field position and momentum. Coaching detail here matters as much as the QB room. Now, what are the risks of sticking with Gabriel? If the line doesn't improve and the offense keeps stalling, the team will be trapped in the exact place fans fear: a stubborn staff defending choices while the season leaks away. A longer-term risk is reputational. Keep a rookie too long in an unworkable system, and you may stunt his growth. The counter risk, benching him prematurely, risks spooking him and turning the rest of the year into a cinematic audition nobody asked for, with a development pipeline flattened. So what should you watch this week going into the Baltimore game? First, protection metrics. Are the Browns sliding to help the left side? Are they chipping edge rushers? Second, pass distribution. Do we see quick game emphasis and fewer 7-8 step drops? Third, situational aggressiveness. Are they going to let Gabriel operate in manageable chunks or throw him to the wolves? And fourth, any public or subtle glimpses of Shedeur in scripted packages. A single two-play side series won't fix a season, but it will tell you how seriously the coaches are evaluating options. There's also the human side. Gabriel's a young man learning in public. That's brutal. But one of the most important traits a franchise can give a rookie is belief. The quiet, corrective kind that comes with hard feedback and patient coach work. If the Browns want Gabriel to be more than a placeholder, they need to build an environment where he can fail forward. Practice reps, honest film notes, incremental in-game gains. Final thought, this is a fork-in-the-road franchise moment wrapped in a week-to-week sports melodrama. Cleveland's choice to stick with Gabriel is defensible, but only if it's paired with surgical, immediate fixes, protection, simplified reads, situational coaching, and a controlled path to evaluate Sanders. Otherwise, the statement becomes an excuse. Here's the line you'll remember. The Browns aren't deciding between Dillon and Shedeur so much as deciding how they plan to win, fast fixes and theatrics, or boring, methodical repair. The result of that decision will tell you whether this season is a proof of concept or a cautionary tale.